whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm. There's the watchtower. Need to talk to their squad leader, Kiva. Save these for when I need it.
You're up next for mountaintop duty.
I was just up there 2 days ago.
Yeah, and I was up there yesterday. So it's your turn.
Are you Kiva?
I am. And you. You're the Outlander who killed Regala's champion at the embassy. Ram Squad was there. We saw your duel. Pavalo still owes me shards.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence. Chaplain Jera sent me. It's time for you to go home.
Jera's cracked then. There's no way our commander will allow us to leave our post. Not after our insubordination.
Things have, changed at the Bulwark. Dakota won't be able to stop you.
Really? He's finally been taken down a notch? All right then. The last member of Ram Squad is on duty at the tower on the mountain. Let me recall him. That's odd. Ezeko always answers. One of us will have to go up.
I can get up there easily. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated. The start of the climb is just across the falls. Try not to break your neck, yeah?
What's going on?
We're moving out, back to the Bulwark.
You're shitting me. What about Azeko?
The Outlander will check on him.
Keep moving, keep warm. This must be the start of the climb. The watchtower should be at the top. Skydrifters. Circling the watchtower. That's not a good sign. I'm getting closer to the watchtower. Looks like I have to climb higher. I gotta take out these machines before I can look around. soldier assigned to this watchtower. That must be him. Judging by these wounds, the Skydrifter surprised him. At least it was quick. Kiva sounded her horn. It's a different call from before. I'd better get back down to the watchtower and check on them. The watchtower's under attack. I need to get down there fast. Swooping into battle. Those machines are in for a surprise. I can override Glenhawks now.
One of the 10 Outlander glides.
Swooping down on me. Hurry. Okay, then.
Thanks for the assist. Is the Zeko on his way down?
Actually, machines got him. Took him by surprise. I'm sorry.
What? He was the first of the squad. Our best fighter.
He's gone, Kiva. It's just the two of you now.
Damn, Tekotteh. All we did was go to the embassy. Follow Chief Hikaru's orders? And what do we get for it? A death sentence dressed up as guard duty. All because Tekote has a vendetta against the Chief.
Well, that ends now.
Yeah. Thanks, Outlander. Here. This is for you. Pavalo! We're moving out.
Tekote's an underhanded jerk. Maybe now he'll stop wasting lives over political agendas. Shock could do a lot of damage. Is that a cauldron? It looks like it's underwater. And heavily guarded. But if I can get to its core, should be able to find data to provide new machines. Coordinates that Gaia gave me for Demeter are close. Should help. There's lights in that ruin. Oh, damn! Oh.
Hold your fire!
I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostels and into the ruins.
Ancestors guide me. I can't see them now.
For the ancestors! You're in trouble now!
I keep missing! Not one more step, barbarian! Take her out, now! What the? I have her! Keep firing! We can drive her out! Take her out now!
These people. And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins. Looks like some sort of old office complex. Get this from my stash when I need it.
Greenhouse. Federal Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agrotech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the Greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
The Faro Research Facility. A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in. with no way out. Great. At least there's a console. A log.
Just got off the line with US Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
No, no.
Huh?
I've got a bead! Where'd she go?
these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. This courtyard. That door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I am of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. Now, it is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. You know, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alpha. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish, terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are stark. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean, then we might earn the knowledge we need. But so far, that knowledge...
So, your people call this place Legacy's Landfall?
No. Landfall is where we are, to the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that...
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose. Interpret the wisdom of our ancestors. so that no one but the Diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many Diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the Overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past?
Yes.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is...
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve how to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even...
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology.
Those soldiers, they opened fire.
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envy. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known. I hope time and the wisdom of our...
Yeah. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure. Should we try the consoles?
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
This place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way. I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so. Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here. What's that thing in the wall?
Through here.
A dead end. Maybe we should try another path. We haven't tried that smaller tunnel over there.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here. That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead. Machines.
We can fight them. Or try to sneak past. Your call.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
machines like you do.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
There has to be some other way to get into the facility. Got it.
I'm right behind you.
A vent. I think I can pull it open.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station.
Locked.
There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. There has to be another way to reach those consoles. I don't think I can jump up there. I'll have to find another way. Gonna need a data key for this lock. think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. Supplies. But no data key. Aha. This should help. This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others. This fires him out of here.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Although I'll help, if I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see... Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it. I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
Okay, that brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On two. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The Overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it.
So I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in big spirals.
Well, we've both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground. That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
Whoa! We have to fight!
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Yes. Amazing. Terrifying, but
Carrying the metal flowers. Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime. This console's still operational.
I walk with the ancestors. We shall find what we seek.
Another log.
We're done, in every way. The Reeves work, and Cobble came through, on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the Reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it! Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we'd better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. Let's hope this new module works. Tower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data cord looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the Diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to head to that cauldron north of here before I make the trek back. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work! I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Hova said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to... With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am
I don't get her, Gaia. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here. All this data I've picked up, and I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking.
Based on my observations, Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birth. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparklings. He also suggested we host a party for you.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predict.
Is Kotallo getting along with it?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the... He appears to be collating data and significant battles during to aid in the creation of a war map. I believe he aims to study the...
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pass. He has repeatedly declined my offers to...
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon...
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, then you'll be able to fix the biosphere.
Correct. I will be able to reverse the environmental damage that...
So our plan to capture Hephaestus...
As you wish. We now know that Hephaestus, which is why you will need...
Right.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be... The second core is...
And then you'll be able to...
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still...
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us.
Correct. They will eat the energy surge should mask our act.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers to the Zero Dawn system. My predecessor did not even know until he activated it to purge. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that... Unfortunately, thanks, we know where Omega clearance may be.
Right. Have you been able to make use of...
Yes. You should notice less rampant.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields...
Unfortunate, recovery in that area is unlikely. Without... I have discussed this matter with Zoe.
Yeah. There's something I'm still trying to figure. Why was Demeter using flying machines?
In its direct, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic...
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still...
It feared it would come again. It sought to protect and considering it had 20... I expect you will continue to find the...
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vine. I found some data in one of the rooms you wanted. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath it. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with primary and secondary. Had everything gone according to plan, been able to introduce tertiaries.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. In order to access and...
And for that we need Hephaestus. So the facility... It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but did Elizabeth know they were working on...
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to... Though her focus was devoted...
That makes sense. But if they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh...
Using the data I ran several simulations, And in all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would deactivate the wreaths before they could
So Zero Dawn really was the only... There was a lot of data in the greenhouse. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix...
I will run a quick complete. The data contains which may be beneficial to...
But new crops aren't going to save the world.
It is.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. But you mentioned something about seismic...
When my predecessor attempted, construction was disrupted by a series. The data core had already been built, so a second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred,
Lucky for us. Are the quakes...
No, though they did also create instability.
The Zeniths. Beta said they were some of the most... I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda.
No. Elizabeth often... If she knew this Tilda, what we can conclude from is that the Zeniths are ruthless to protect life on...
I'll be off.
Farewell.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the card chip. Why? Yeah, it beats me. I just think my face says it all as is, that's all.
That it then.
Rebels know exactly what...
Got a minute?
As many as you...
I have to travel.
To the ruins.
Yes. And I'm looking for... They said they came from... I was hoping that...
Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but we've had more pressing concerns, as you know.
It's okay.
There is something I've been... It's...
Must be strange.
I can see machines, their strengths and weaknesses, simply to think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful.
What do you think of this place?
It's an efficient center of operations, and though it could use some more...
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my...
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a...
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to...
That would defeat the purpose.
Found anything interesting during...
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged. I knew the 10 fought against machines, but it seems they were among the later, machines battled other machines on... as they... At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when...
There is nobility in that. But
Yes. Of course.
Anything else you've been looking at?
Gaia showed me the knowledge. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters if you carried the carcass of a... They called them seashells.
That's, Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always... It's difficult to
I can't claim to understand.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken?
I've had little I did see him bring some ale from up.
That stuff's as bitter as salt.
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between so I've been teaching him to. It is heavy with blood, but also with honorable deeds. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, although he has yet to. It helps one think strategically. Hones them.
Somehow that still sounds like. You said there was something you wanted to.
I've been speaking. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make. I was wondering if you.
You want to make yourself a new.
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me if I can get the necessary data. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from.
Their ancient research.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are.
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
I should get going.
Should you need...
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith. We'll get what you need for that new arm.
Thank you.
She can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
Well, find an inn and leave me alone.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. Oh, why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. Looks like a power circuit through here. The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it. Okay, my console has power now. From the looks of this data, Hephaestus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
I'll be here if you need me. What do you want to know?
So do you have everything you need, Gaia?
Sent me the schematic. Modest. Without the capabilities, not that it matters, without a meg-
I'll find it. So have you been—
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. I thought he only wanted to know about my product, but...
Yeah. Have you talked—
I speak with Gaia. I didn't—
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just—
I know. Emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create—
Yeah. So, aside from Varl and Gaia—
Zoe told me how you met after your escape. I had no idea you were severely in— If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe— You said you and Varl—
He told me about your tribe. Then I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of training, but there are plenty of other roles besides—
I don't think I'd be suited for any—
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora. What else can you tell me about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
It's time for me—
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft. Let's just I hear about you going wet.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can—
Because it would have been too easy.
How are things going, Ryan?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill—
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it—
Yeah, well,
Just— Do I smell?
I brought some over with everything that's been going on. I thought we could, besides, there is nothing that brings people together. That's what my sister always said, anyways.
Maybe another time. Anything happen?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more, not for eating. Yeah, if you ask me, place is fine. Metal might be plain, but it's nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of
How are things with Katara?
Oh, she thinks she's... Actually, I asked if it'd be interested in playing again. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. You still sifting through?
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, not much like there, but I like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards.
It seems like you're getting a hang of it.
Yeah, it's been helpful when I could make sense. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew, like only they let machines serve the stuff. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pit.
It sounds like you're getting used.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I wish all the other data was as... To be honest, it's hard to understand half. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win, which is... But hey, that just means...
Just give it time. You've been looking at any...
I asked Gaia to find me someone to look at it, and she found the mother... They called it. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh air? I bet half the claim will be lining up.
What else have you been studying?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that. I mean, this Morlun guy seems pretty smooth, though, risking the Tanakh clan land.
Maybe I should check up on them at some...
Right.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but... Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found.
I can handle them.
Take care of yourself.
Aloy, you're here.
Not yet.
After all the trouble you went through, seems unfair you have to...
It's... They think I'm Sobek, or... They won't hurt me, but...
If you say so. Let me...
You feeling...
I was just thinking about Beta and all that. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a... Elizabeth Sobek's sacrifice, and yet they have no trouble.
Another reason we have to stop. You better not be slacking off on your stuff.
And risk Zoe coming after me? In fact, how he destroyed the world and crawled into...
He definitely was a piece. How's training?
Discovering something new about... When we first met, you asked me if this world looked like when the old one... I had thought it was strange, but a lot has changed. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything versus everything I know now.
The change is hard. I hope Zoe's not upset.
Yeah, I don't think...
What do you mean?
Well, before Zoe found a way to fix I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored...
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that stuff...
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my... She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe... Which is true, of course. And the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss her. But I was trying to look at things different, more like you. You know? To see a machine...
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble.
Not your fault.
Did you talk to Zoe?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't... What if an apology is not enough?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst.
What makes you think I know anything about any of this?
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she...
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that we'll get Gaia, and she'll help us. No more zeniths, no more derangement. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the car...
Let's just focus on...
You're right.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab, we might finally have the advantage over the...
Can't wait to see their faces as they stared up.
Better them than us, for one. You brought up Rost before. He was all I had. When Hades discovered who I was, and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. What I'm doing now... The Sacred Lands were all he really... So I can't let myself dwell on him.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about what she would have become if she had survived, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. You can't ignore it forever. Memories...
I know.
Fair enough.
I'll be in touch.
We'll be ready.
Good.
Aloy, I hear you're...
Do you know anything?
Only hearsay. They call it the Eye. It is said the old ones built so they could live far away from the... as if they didn't want to be reminded that...
Sounds like something Are you guys training?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then...
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being...
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken... He called the Utaru Leaf... Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. Next time he's going down like a load of boards.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with? Are you okay?
You and Varl have...
I like to think so.
I was wondering...
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but...
She's the war chief. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl to...
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game, Aaron's
Strike? I'm the one who gave it. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus. He'd no such luck.
You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, but then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Kotallo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding tonight. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of... She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest.
How much have you read on Ted?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal could let greed and pride for one's spirit to diminish in such... I'm not sure if I should hate...
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around them. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, at least I can find comfort in knowing as inspiration for her mission. Her memory honors.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something... Museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge like you've done here. Maybe one day, more people will be able to use...
That sounds... It looked like you were working on something
with Gaia now growing in strength. I've been trying to find... Even if some people think I should...
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea. Land gods with new...
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems...
I'm sure Varl understands.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
This listed a number on Beta.
I still can't believe she told old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of... I've never heard of anything. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To do... It's...
I should get after that.
We'll be ready.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
I see you, champion. Sit. I hear strange lights have been spotted to the south in the Still Sands. We abandoned those ruins when the sandstorms and machines became too much to handle. I wonder what's been going on there since then.
Quite a mystery.
Don't let the free land...
Curious about what Roland's been up to in Vegas. I should check up on those guys when I have the time.